When we last left off, our intrepid heroes made their way back to Aran City and found a most unexpected welcome waiting for them in the form of a group of Kraken cultists led by the bunny girl sword mage they had encountered on their first expedition into the sewers. The party gave battle to them and defeated the swordswoman without much fuss, but the next fight proved to be much more challenging as a group of cultists were spreading not just panic through the city, as some psychic roar drove the townsfolk mad, but also tentacle parasites that took over villagers, and stopping the spread of these parasites proved to be quite the challenge, but eventually the party proved victorious. And though quite battered from the encounter, managed to make their way all the way to Briarmount, where they checked in with Rhea. There, the party had the chance to cure the remaining girls who still had the parasites within them. Luckily, whatever Rhea's been doing to try and slow down their spread has proved successful, though it seems that there were other people infected, creating these betentacled horrors you fought in the streets. But you saved the ones you could, and that's what counts. And Kreshia had the idea to scoop up all of these horrible little writhing tentacle monstrosities the girls have been puking up, put them into buckets, and use them as bait to get the Kraken to come out and fight you. But first, the party has made their way first to the Pantheon to get some much needed healing, cause boy howdy did Caeda get the shit beat out of her. And then on to the palace itself, going up through Pride's Rest, the nightly holding. And of course, Kreshia was recognized by one of the knights on guard and quickly given access to the palace itself, where it seems someone is willing to meet with you. On that note, let me grab your tokens and your friends. You are led by a group of knights up to the palace itself, but rather than entering the great structure that houses the throne and the royal household, you are taken around the back to the gardens, where you can see a number of knights are standing guard around a small pagoda out back, where several well-dressed people are in the midst of a heated argument. Kreshia at least recognizes the Crown Princess Skeza II and her elder brother Arnold, as well as
Yay.
the head of Section 1 of the Chancellery Bureau, aka the Definitely Not Spies We Promised division of the bureaucracy, led by a lady named Ashwin Covenstone.
Ah, yes, my brain remembers her well, even if I don't. Alright, let's go on up. I'll wait here on the bridge so before the line knights give us the nod.
Yeah, they have a pair of halberds crossed over the bridge, but when they see you approaching, they will snap to attention and uncross their blades.
Guess you really do have some pull around here.
I keep saying I do. And then you all seem to assume that I'm just, like, not incredibly competent.
That's before you guys admitted here in Briarmount.
Fair enough. Addie says, Saunter on in.
Lady Kreshia? When the knight says that, the arguing royals cease, quite literally pointing fingers at each other as they whisper shout, and the prince will turn towards you. He's well dressed and has pulled a chainmail hauberk over his courtly attire and hurriedly belted on a sword. He looks towards you, cracks half a smile, then pauses as he sees the gaggle of folks following you. Kreshia? What is this pack of strays you brought in? We need Mary and Frida.
I'm sorry, they just aren't available, but luckily I've been, doing some work here with these lovely ducklings. Shall gesture at the collection of them. Might I introduce the lovely Polyhymnia? Daughter Anette? Yeah, I know, another daughter. My bad. Son of the legendary Marcus, Joe. And the lady Caeda. We have the glorious and beautiful Irina. And hidden all the way back there is the super wiggly spellcaster Rose.
Hi.
We've already gone and... Why are you hiding back there? Ari, bring her out. We've already fought a lot of cultists on the way here, and have a general idea about how to resolve the whole situation. You got an evil Kraken in the lake. We're gonna taunt it out and then, blast it.
I told you guys we'd see a princess.
Uh-huh. I mean, you met me. I'm technically a princess. It's just super unlikely I'd ever inherit.
You are?
Princess herself will give a
Yeah.
little smile. Yes, you've now met me. Wish it were under better circumstances, but, well, it seems like half the city's burning and the other half is trying to kill itself. Say, a Kraken's responsible for this?
Yep, some kind of big psychic Kraken. I believe it's been trying to make thralls and warlocks of basically everyone here in town. And
Warlocks.
while... Uh-huh.
Prince strokes his beard a moment, then turns to the princess, jabs a thumb into her chest. I told you, this is all about that Briarmount business. You shouldn't have ignored those witches' cries. Brother, please.
Hold up there, please, Prince Arno. They've been trying to do literally everything in their power. And I must add that, Mary's a warlock as well, so...
I didn't say it
Ixnay
was
on the
their
Udre.
fault. I said we should have known something was amiss the moment the whole of Briarmount started losing sleep. Ovenstone
Yes.
should have been on top of this.
Possibly, but, they're also... The Covenstones would have gone to Briarmount to do a magical investigation, and at the time, they're now so tired they can't really string a sentence together.
Yes, no one's at fault here, brother. Let's calm down and work through what we have in front of us instead of laying blame at each other's feet.
Big psychic wiggler.
Yeah.
We know its
How-
weaknesses. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Anette.
Yeah. I was gonna say, how about instead of just trying to figure out blaming like that, we deal with the actual thing at hand and figure out a way to kill the Kraken.
Heck yeah. We have tools. We have weapons. Don't open these buckets. She will gesture at the lidded buckets. They are anti-Kraken materials.
Good.
Just like
What
fishing.
help do you need then?
Extra weaponry, gear. If you've got some consumables to spare, that'd be great. Like, it's been a long fight from the east side of the city down to the southwest of Briarmount and then through town all the way back up here. We're a little bit knackered.
I can imagine so. Right, I'll open up the larder, see if there's anything useful in there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need knights to accompany you, or is it something adventurers ought to handle themselves?
Probably adventurer duties, unless you have any scorpions with chain bolts. That would help if the Kraken decides that it might actually want to run away. We'd like to make it too late when that realization hits it.
Yeah.
I've got one better. There's a chain across the harbor we can raise, as a net going all the way to the floor of the lake.
Ooh.
Perfect. If you can get a contingency of knights on both the pull joints for that, then yeah, we'll do the Kraken fighty bit and they can make sure that nothing gets out.
I'll take care of it. City needs to see at least one of the royals is out doing something.
Ah, come on. 1 second then. Do you have any blade silver? Or just a silver blade to hand? Presumably, if a crazy townsperson attacks you, you don't want to blast them with a magic sword, but if you use silver, you'll be able to spook the nasty clingers in their mouths and then knock them out without, again, murdering the city folk.
Clingers in their mouth, huh?
Yeah, Kraken babies, basically psychic control, madnessy things. They hate silver, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, good
them
thing my
cultists
sword is
have,
silver.
Excellent.
yeah, the cultists have been orally transmitting their little parasites between everyone in the town, really.
It's kinda
Yeah, if
gross.
anyone spooked runs up to you and looks like they're going in for a hug, watch the lips.
The princess will grin and say, "Well, that'll be a first for my brother."
That's just mean.
He snorts and sheathes his sword again. Right. All of you have silver weapons too?
No, but I've
I have
been.
magic.
Yeah, I think we're mostly tooled. I don't think Caeda has one, but she's been using magic. Joe got magic. Arena, your battle axe is good, isn't it? It's silvered.
It's not silvered, no.
Oh, yeah, if we could get some vials of blade silver, that would be great.
I'll have one of the knights pick one out for you.
Thanks. Well, we're in for a fun time, huh?
I'm not sure if fun is what I'd describe the city burning itself down, but sure this will be a fight with the legends.
Well, Trey. Come here, have a hug.
Oh,
Give her a
thank you.
hug and a scruffle. I'm sure Mary is worried sick about you guys, but hey, I'm here. No need to worry.
I'm just wondering where grandmother is in all this. Kalira's champion ought to be protecting her capital, don't you think?
Do I know why she's not present?
Just isn't in town.
Yeah, she's just not here, unfortunately. I imagine she's gone off for the matters of the faith.
One person can't be everywhere at once, after all.
Isn't that the purpose of a god?
Of a
Sure,
god? Sure.
Unfortunately, not the
Of a
champion.
person? A champion? Probably not.
For all we know, she's busy killing a Kraken herself somewhere. It is a shame, though. A super archer would be really convenient.
Yeah. Well, we'll just have to hope Kalira's working in your... She's working through you.
Ah, come on now. I've got the biggest goddess here. I shall tap the heart scale.
That's true. What about the lot of you? You feel like your gods are with us today?
An owl shrug.
Mm-hmm.
Gods are fine, but I'll trust in my strong arm more than that for now.
We can only try our best, and if we don't succeed, then we did our best.
Well, I hope your best is good enough. I'll stay here and try and rally the knights just in case the worst happens, but... Well, you have heroes with you, and you all look surprisingly capable.
I
A
love
good
the word
feeling about you
surprisingly.
all. despite what my
Excuse me.
brother might say about your appearances.
Like, I know how I dress. Wasn't exactly pretty skirts weather, you know?
Yes, well, I'm sure the scruffy, transient look keeps you from having to sign too many autographs.
Uh-huh, pretty much. I've decided I'm very, very fond of getting adventurers off the ground. I'm probably going to have to do this more often.
Well, let's hope this first attempt succeeds.
Heck yeah.
Good luck, Kreshia.
Oh, and to you. Alright, ducklings, everyone wave bye to the princess. We gotta go fight a big fish.
Strong, hearty, single wave.
Yeah, see you later. Well, hopefully see you later. If not, well, you got bigger problems.
I'll see you later.
Definitely Kresh's daughter.
Actually not. Fucking nihilist here. Maybe. It's fine, you just gotta have some kids and you'll bimbo right up.
As you turn to leave, another knight will approach from across the bridge, hefting a sack already. He trots up to you and hands each of you a potion of healing,
Wonderful.
Thanks.
and puts a blade oil into Arena's hands, full of flecks of silver.
No cookies?
The princess will laugh. I probably actually have something burning in the oven now. Shit.
No, it is. Her entire family line just makes the best cookies. It's a secret recipe, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Just wave everyone ahead. Let's roll.
Yep, let's go find the Kraken and kill it.
All right. So as you head out, you see the first prince and a small cadre of knights mounting up and heading towards the lip of the lake to cut off whatever this beast may be from its escape. And the rest of you have a commanding view of the city. Indeed, much of the old section is aflame now. It was a fire hazard before, but now it's an inferno.
On the plus side, they had always been planning renovations.
Bit of a bad way to go about it.
I think usually you want to build on the old stuff, or be able to use some of it.
Oh, and don't you worry about it, Annette. She doesn't often speak up, but she sure as shit is always listening.
I figured it's a bit hard not to listen given the argument that was going on before we got there.
Oh yeah, no, but she probably knew we arrived before anyone else in that courtyard did. Really, really good at it. Never
hear
try
us
and do
right
ascending to
now?
her though. It'll hurt your brain. Can she hear us right now? Probably at least until we're past the boundary, and then at the very least she would be able to check up on us every couple hours.
I'd hope she'd be able to hear us. I mean, she's supposed to be, what, the head of that secret organization or something?
Of a totally normal bureaucracy and foreign diplomatic corps. Thank you very much.
Oh, come on, everyone knows it's a secret organization.
It's only a secret how incredibly competent they are.
Right.
Is there any check required to make it down to the lakeside?
Well, that depends. Where do you want to go on the lake? Actually, that's a good point. As you are leaving, almost forgot, you see the crown prince trotting away on his horses, and as you are finishing up this conversation about Covenstone, she steps out of a bush in front of you, gives you all the slightest of smiles, says, "I've been watching your progress for a long time, adventurers. But I have one piece of advice and one piece only. There's an old shrine to Lanin down by the wharf side, not all that far from where you and that fox alchemist had your first encounter. I think you'll find
Yeah.
something useful there."
Thanks.
All right.
"I should be thanking you for cleaning up this mess. Somehow this one slipped right under us."
Do you think there's some filthy on the inside?
Maybe. I'm going to be doing a lot of investigating to find out how this thing got into the city without any of us noticing. I'll tell you that much.
Keep saying you gotta make Sarah a captain. She does a good job.
Sarah's already a head of station, just far removed. It's where she wanted to be.
Oh, she got the advancement. That's awesome. I heard she was still angling for it.
Only as of a week ago, yes. Protecting Lord Franz Calliston.
One of the infamous kitty boys.
Luckily, his behavior isn't too concerning.
I have a sneaking suspicion Sarah would be able to manage him regardless.
She smirks. I'm sure she will be.
Mm.
Though I admit it would have been nice to have her here. Most of my
Agreed.
best agents these days have retired too long since the war.
Nah. Hey, if you want, while I'm out ranging in a find, then I can always try and scoop up some prospects for you. You guys do so much for us. How can I not return the favor?
You act as if you aren't the one saving the day. But
What am I going to do
yes,
to save the past?
the more prospects, the better. I fear we'll be turning to adventurers more and more as us old war horses fade away.
I don't know. I always think you should get those blades sharp still.
My
Who knows, those
blades
in
are
the hollows
sharp.
want to do something crazy.
My blades are sharp, but they're brittle these days. She will flash her claws for a moment and shake her head. Then again, I suppose a half-elf wouldn't quite understand.
You say that, but you know. I gesture at my milfless figure. I have definitely lost my lithe capabilities.
Yeah, just write me when you start cracking your back every time you get out of bed.
Fair. Hey, you know, maybe I can try and hook you up with some nice alfies. Get some halfie in the Covenstone line. And then the eternal family will remain forever.
I don't know about that. The whole eternal elf guardians of the realm thing. She shakes her head. That doesn't sit right with me. Too easy to corrupt.
True. Although you don't have to worry about halves and then half-halves. Just means you got quite nicely long-lived and still, mentally awry and don't need as much sleep, which is pretty useful for all the late nights. All I'm saying is you should definitely go to the Royal Undercity and do a whole bunch of shrooms.
I think I'll take my chances with these. And she'll clap her hands on Joe's shoulders and onto Annette's as well. You two may burn short, but you burn bright. That's what we need.
Ah, shucks.
I'll keep it in mind.
Right. And keep these screams out of your mind. Here, one last thing. She takes a ring off. Whichever one of you has the weakest will ought to wear this. It's served me well over the years.
Hmm. I've got Will 15.
I've got a will of 12.
Same.
I have 14.
It's probably more useful on the tank.
I like the idea that the two people she's picked out as the future are also the smoothest brains here. Like, yeah, they're great.
I sure do have intelligence 8.
Intelligence 10.
Oh, mighty.
Wisdom 8.
Wisdom.
Wisdom main.
Alright, which of you reaches out for the ring?
I guess I'll take it.
Yeah.
Alright, she will press it into Joe's hands. This should keep that wrinkless little brain of yours safe, at least for a time. Oh, good luck, Joe. I don't want to have to tell your father you got your mind scrambled by a squid.
He put a pike up my
Try not-
arsehole.
He will chuckle and turn, and she takes one step away from you and just seems to blend back into the shadows.
I need to know who made that coat for her. It's so cool.
Neat trick.
It is the coat of Sherlock Holmesing. That was my favorite, like, painting and makeup trick.
Become furniture.
So, off to that Lenin shrine.
Indeed. But between you and there is a burning city. So, what do you do?
I don't know what the best skill check is for this.
Sneaking worked somewhat well before.
Sneaking barely worked.
How about half stealth and half survival then for finding and making through?
Sure, we can start off with a survival check to try and find the best way through the burning cacophony of the old town.
Anyone got a higher than +4?
I got +7.
No.
I think I'll be trying to help you.
Alright.
Nope.
Nope.
Darn, I needed it.
Okay. So, in normal circumstances, Polly would have no trouble getting you down to the docks. But these are hardly normal circumstances. As you're moving through the town, every route you try and take is blocked off by collapsed buildings, burning carts, or ravening mobs of possessed townsfolk. And you're not sure who's mad and who's infected at this point. It's all a roiling mass of chaos, but there are certainly many, many hundreds of people in the streets down here. And
Oh,
they
well,
are
fire's different from
not
mine.
too picky about who it is they throw themselves at.
Oh, okay. I was gonna suggest, how about trying an acrobatic to take us to the roofs and leap our ways across like each of the roofs.
That would definitely get you out of their reach. Go for it.
Okay. 15.
Okay.
Nice.
You pull your friends up onto the roofs and start making your way across them. However, this is not just a burning town, but it's a burning poor town, and these roofs really could barely support themselves a lot of the times. Do any of you have any skills that you think would apply towards picking out what buildings would be safe to walk across?
I do.
Investigation or perception, perhaps?
Yeah, I can percept the hell out of those weaker rooftops.
Sure, hit it.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh,
I mean, it's still
Good
not
lord.
awful, but wait, do
I
we
mean, it's a crit
follow?
fail.
Do we follow the 5e or the 4e
It's
skill
5e
check?
skill challenges.
What? Yeah,
so
5e skill challenge.
it's not an
and we
auto
have crit
fail
fails.
on, or rather, it is an auto fail on a run, and moreover, it counts as 2 fails on the challenge.
Oh,
Which in this case means someone's going to get hurt. Probably Polly. Would you roll me a dexterity ability check as the building you were entirely sure was safe turns out to be not so much. All right. The roof collapses out from under you and barrels into what turns out to be a raging inferno inside the structure. You yelp and grab one of the support beams, but the flames lick violently at your feet. You will lose 2 healing surges.
oof.
That's a big loss.
Mhm.
Yeah, it
Is.
is.
But now that you are a little bit more cautious, you're able to start making your way through the burning city. But burn it does. Would everyone make me a constitution ability check?
Okay.
Fuck me, I
Constitution.
cannot catch a break.
Woo!
Just get all these shitty dice rolls out of the way before the Kraken fight. Oh, God.
Oh my god, we just can't do it. Actually, no, that was a good one for Anette.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm gonna roll shit during the Kraken fight from it. I can tell you that from this.
All right, Joe. I guess for the 2 NPC lets as well.
Oh, okay.
Grab them out. Con check. Eh.
Nice.
All right.
She has
and
+2 on that, so that's a 15
Oh yeah,
Excellent.
she's got the thingy buff there, NPC
Yeah.
buff.
from last time.
I'm gonna chuck a knack on Arena, just in case.
Okay.
So it gives that +2 and takes it to 14.
All right. Those of you who rolled less than a 10, you are going to choke pretty violently on this smog. You're going to lose 1 healing surge. And in Caeda's case, since you're out of surges, you're going to take damage equal to your surge value.
Oh,
That's
that's
big.
rough.
But from there, you are able to make it down to the docks without further incident. Though you are all quite singed and covered in grime. Several of you are feeling much less or much more worse for wear. You adjust your surges and HP as necessary, everyone. And yeah,
Mhm.
you heave your grody ass buckets onto the ground and arrive at the wharf. This is low tide now, so the water has receded quite a bit, giving way to what look at a glance to be some old standing stones out on a little clump of rock and a shrine on another. You're free to move around.
So
I'm
these are
gonna
our
scoop up
buckets,
one
yeah?
of. Yeah, these are our buckets.
Why
I
don't
think
we
one of
just-
them didn't have poison in it, did it?
Yeah, you brought 4 buckets, but only 3 of them actually had the poison in it.
Was
That's
this
fine.
the
We'll need the 4th one as well, because that one we can open a crack when we chuck it in the water for
okay.
bait.
was this the shrine that was mentioned?
Yeah,
Yep.
and Captain Stone said we'd find something here.
Alright, I'll take one of the silver buckets.
I guess can I try a perception to see is there anything like sticking out that the that that might be whatever the Coven Stone sort of warned
Same.
us about?
I have a +2 to Annette since you said it first.
Sure. You should move your token to wherever you want to
I'll
investigate.
Oh, okay.
If you want to just vibe on the shore, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm just looking out over the from the shoreline, like to out towards to see like anything out there. I don't think I do because it's only a 12.
No, you do not see anything out of the ordinary, just the stones in the shrine.
Can
And
I
Lane
take
and
a
looking very fine.
Mm,
She's great. It's always strange whenever I see her depicted as a blonde and not a redhead.
it's a good statue. What the? Hmm. Say, is this just a part of the map over here? By the where the
Oh yeah,
like
it looks
little
like a
bridge
lever
starts.
or a switch.
Yeah.
Where?
Over here by like where the bridge starts.
I think it's just supposed to be like a metal hold up for the.
Yeah, that's just some metal holding the bridge up.
Okay.
God, that looks dead ass like a lever.
It just looks weirdly out of place for it.
It does
I
look
can see
odd
what you're
given
saying.
there aren't any more of them.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, because especially since there is just the one that looks pull the lever cronk as fuck.
All right. Well, do we want to go check out the stones in the altar there before opening the Kraken bait?
Yep.
I don't think we'll have time to do much of anything when the Kraken arrives.
No, no, we won't.
Can I take oh, Kreshia
Yeah.
is already on it, but can I take a
Grab
look at the
another one.
bridge to see if there's any of those like crazy dude guys under it? that
Yeah,
they brought?
absolutely.
You friggin' lazy gutses. Each of you pick a barrel. I don't want to move them all myself, unless I'm the only one in control of them.
Nope, everyone should be in control.
Where was
Okay.
that
I mean-
roll 5 minutes ago?
What the fuck?
All right. There are a couple of corpses floating in the water, but these don't appear to have any animus to them. They are just dead bodies floating down from the town. You see no sign of the Kraken itself here, nor its minions. Seems safe enough.
All right.
Mhm.
Well, to the standing stones first, I suppose.
Yep. Hmm. Can I try and sense if this place is desecrated with a religion?
Absolutely.
Fuck me, I can't roll yet. I'm really worried about this fight. If it doesn't pick up soon, I'm in trouble.
All right. You sense nothing at all from the stones. But then again, you have a sensation that that's more because of the psychic phenomenon flooding the air around the town more so than a presence or lack thereof.
Clearly, I'm just a very sleepy pupper by this point. It's been
Yeah.
a long day. I'm supposed to be all curled up by the fire now, sipping tea. With a lap pillow. A lap pillow, goddammit.
I don't suppose there's anything around the stones like uh, mounds of dirt that have been piled high or anything like that. That might just be something we want to dig up.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh god,
Caeda's
I'm
not
bad at
just exhausted. Caeda probably needs to go to the hospital after this.
yeah, she does. Uh, Does anyone have a good investigation check? I'll just try and help since I have a -1.
I
Rose
only
has
have
a
like I think
+4.
yeah, I was gonna say Rose might actually be our investigator now since she's gone for an int standard main class.
All right, well, I'll try and
I'll
help
roll
her.
to help. Yeah.
And it's not a crit fail,
Fucking
so
god! Really, Dice? Really? You gonna play me like this? Oh,
That's fine.
thank you, baby.
yeah, it's fine. It's +2.
Such a bright kitty.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Listen, I wasn't classically trained in schooling and anything like that.
I know. It's fine. I'm gonna get you edgemakted. I'm gonna have to take you to Sunday school.
Rose steps into the midst of the circles and begins poking around, sniffing at the air, flicking her ears this way and that, until she alights on a large crack running down the side of one of the stones on the inside. She runs her fingers over the shattered stone. I think there's something in there.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
All right. Out of the way, and I'll thunder blast it.
I mean, we could just,
That
we could,
might hurt it.
yeah,
Oh,
let's,
okay.
Annette, you got the deftest fingers. Could you,
Yeah.
jimmy myself in there and get it? Probably. What would you like me to do anything for it, or
this
if
will
I need to
be
roll anything?
either a sleight of hand or an arcana check.
I can do sleight of hand.
And I
Okay.
could do Arcana. Can I assist her sleight of hand with an Arcana? I
Fuck.
think
Doesn't
I should
matter.
probably just try
you
an
know,
Arcana myself.
I might just have
Well,
to use inspiration to
yeah,
reroll this. 'cause
something will happen if the one stands. So,
Yeah,
up to you.
I'll use my inspiration to reroll that.
Okay. All right, we're off to a rough start here.
We're really hurting here before we. When we go
Go
for like
on.
round 2 against this boss, can we see how we'd
And
hold up in fucking ideal
Annette's
circumstances?
fingers to get pinched.
All right. In one reality, Annette reached her hand in there, and then there's a sickening crunch as a trap springs, and her hand is just severed at the wrist, and blood sprays everywhere. But in this reality, instead, you detect that there is a trap inside just at the last moment. Rose gasps and grabs your wrist, pulls you back, and you're able to work your fingers under it. And there you find a tiny druidic focus, a small totem of a deer that's been hidden inside here. And when you pull it out, the stones rumble on the ground, and a runic circle appears between them, flashing into life.
Oh,
Rose
neat.
gasps, and all of her hair sort of floats up.
Oh, she's gonna be so poofy.
Whoa! Oh, I feel way juiced up.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh. It's a circle of power.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's good.
Oh, I miss when those worked for me.
That's gonna be probably one of our best things against it, and probably what the Coven Stone sent us to find down here.
Juice.
She knows what's up.
Here, Polly, take this. I'll hand her the druidic focus.
I grab
Don't know
it.
if it'll be a much more use than what you normally use, but hey, maybe it will.
Can I tell if it is?
So this focus is not... Well, it can be used as a druidic focus implement, but
Or it's
predominantly
just like a. It's
it
just
seems to
this.
be a keystone for this power circle.
Nice.
Alright,
And
we have to make sure we put it back after the fight.
so while you're within the circle, you get a +1 to divine and primal attacks and a +1 to all saving throws.
Ooh, divine! I can
Cool.
still use it. Hooray!
Well, I'm just gonna stand in here when we do bait the Kraken in case it does try to mind control us.
Ah.
How do you want to set it up? Do we just want to? Oh, Rena's
Yeah, let's check
going.
out the Lanan shrine.
Right, right. Let's look at that
Was
first. before-
Area Lananite? I can't remember.
Uh,
Or was she Kalarian?
it never came up in the original campaign, I don't think, but no, she's a Huronin actually.
Huh. Huronin?
Yeah, because
Aww.
remember, Arena's old as shit.
Right.
She's a veteran of the fall.
It is easy to forget. She's just so spry and lovely.
She is. The benefits of being forever young.
Forever young.
See, she will go over here and sniff at the air. It's a pretty statue for a usurper.
I guess, guy, roll a perception, see if there's anything odd about the statue, like perhaps
There's a crack
weaponry.
on this statue as well, but don't put your hand in it.
Perhaps the weaponry, the statue is something interesting.
Yeah, so this is indeed a statue of like a big buff Amazon lady with flowing mane of gold hair, a feathered crown, and she's carrying this huge axe with a pair of thunderbolt heads up at her side. The axe itself is made of stone, so probably not tremendously useful as a weapon. But yeah, you can roll investigation to like examine the statue altar and see if there's anything abnormal.
Well, it looks like I'm rolling to help Rose again because boy howdy,
Yeah.
my investigation is shit. It's not Griffel, so it's not a minus.
Yeah, it's still a -1 or -2, whatever.
I thought it was only a crit fail where you to
Yeah,
minus
only
to the...
make a
Oh
fail
yeah,
for
sorry,
you
yeah, it's only
impose a
only
penalty.
minuses on skill checks and normal failures, right?
Rose will come over and sniff around. There's some magic on the statue, but I don't know how to activate it. I'm pretty sure it's divine.
I'm gonna ask her nicely for a hand.
I'll help.
Dang it!
No, Matt helps fixing that.
No.
Polly, maybe you'd have better luck?
Is there an offering bowl here at the altar, perhaps?
Why, yes, there is indeed an offering bowl.
Alright, well, what's she like for offerings?
Can roll religion to find
Symbols.
out.
Symbols of violence and freedom.
Love to give up some of these, but I will put down 2 daggers into the bowl.
Alright. Daggers are placed. Does anyone else want to roll religion? I think Joe's assisting somebody.
Polly?
I have a flat 0, but I will attempt.
Yay!
It's an
16.
18 thanks to the daggers.
Oh,
Yay!
All right. Let me turn something on here. There is a crackling charge in the air. And pretty much everyone gets that like static electricity rise in their hair as the lightning bolts in the axe seem to gleam in the light. While you're within this circle, any storm attacks you use do +2 damage.
Oh, damn, I use storm attacks and I use other divine, and all of my other ones are divine. Wait, do I only have the 1 storm damage? I think most
I think
of
you
mine.
might only have the one.
Yeah,
I
I've got
only have the
warding
1.
storm. Oh no, I have 2 storms. I have my forceful denunciation encounter and the warding storm, which is the target double up damage. Honestly, that might be good just to improve the storm damage of the quote unquote damage equal.
Yeah, because it applies to
Double
both of them,
dip.
doesn't it? So
Yeah.
that'd be a +4 for you.
It would be pretty nice double dip.
Pretty good.
The only downside to it might be that since it's a lower damage ability in general because it's an AoE one. So if it's only the one target, we're not going to use it often. But I would definitely forcefully denounce with it.
So does is storm both lightning and thunder?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which is the superior choice because fuck, I hate the distinction.
Yeah.
What a pointless distinction it is.
At least there's nothing like Thunder and Sonic now, or whatever it was.
I mean, Sonic at the very least made for a definitively different
different,
damage
yeah.
type to lightning. Because when someone goes, "I do thunder," actually, I think that might have been lightning. Is the worst. It's so annoying. But Sonic is still pretty fucking clear. He's just a hedgehog. He does what he can.
All right, well, let's set up that chum and get in the circle, shall we? Imagine it'll
Yeah.
take a minute for the Kraken to the brace of daggers.
This looks like the best clearing, or maybe like a little bit closer over here. See if we can get it shore side.
Yeah, 1 second. And I'm going to examine the daggers and the bracer there that I have there in the offering bowl.
Yeah, the dagger's blades are just crackling away with lightning, as if they're a pair of rods in the midst of a storm.
I'll probably be handy. Make sure to give you a good offering after all this for all your help there, Lenin.
Taking the daggers back?
Yeah, I assume that's probably what they're meant to be done. Is I'll put them on my belt and use them since they're crackling with the storm.
All right. These daggers, at least for the moment, do storm damage instead of piercing.
Neat.
Like I said, I lived through this. I'll get a good offering for you.
I see. She's trying to win over one of my daughters for Sinatrea can.
Ain't nothing about winning over. It's about repaying debts due.
Like, trust me, I know how it works.
Big Amazon mommy goddess is pretty top tier, you gotta admit.
She's pretty great. But Sinatrea's gonna be kind of miffed if I let Annette slip through my fingers.
I mean, Anette, she definitely hasn't said anything about like doing religion or anything like that. Just
Yeah, no, you made it quite clear that you're nihilistic as far as the gods are concerned. I take it as just because you've not really had a religious interaction.
I mean, it's not really nihilistic. I mean, just she hasn't seen him do too much. I mean, she's heard about it, just not really seen much about it.
Not everyone gets to sleep with a goddess, Kreshia.
Can I tell if the bracers have been similarly blessed?
The what, sorry? You're still super quiet, Guardy.
Sorry. Can I tell if the bracers have been similarly blessed?
No, just the daggers.
Okie doke.
Alright, so the buckets are being set out into the water. I suggest everyone move to wherever you want to be when El Krakeno shows up.
Okie dokie.
Does being on the border of this still count?
Yeah. Basically, as long as you're inside the biggie stones.
Wouldn't Annette want to be in the blue light, considering you'd now deal storm damage?
I want it to be here in the circle when it first appears because I have a feeling it's going to try and mind control us when it first appears.
Fair.
I have movement.
That's
I
a good
can get to that blue circle. Don't you worry.
me worry. That doesn't sound like me.
Actually, Rose might want to be in the blue circle since she does thunder damage. Yeah.
Thunder.
Alright.
I
So-
summon the boy to.
A few minutes pass in tense quietude
The boy.
before one of the buckets, the one furthest out, rattles and sucked under the water. And the water beyond this momentary ripple seems completely still and placid. If you hadn't just seen a bucket disappear, you'd have had no idea there was something there.
Hmm.
And then you hear a tremendous, deafening, roaring cry that sounds suspiciously like pain and anguish as
Oh,
a tremendous beast surges up from the water, slamming tentacles down on the ground and screeching at you with a thunderous cry, malevolent eyes staring you down. I think it's
Alright.
time for initiative.
Alright, first big baddie. What a way to kick off a career as adventure, right?
I mean, you've already pretty successfully kicked it off. This is like a capstone on Adventure 1. Come
To finish the
on,
first adventure to be
initiative!
called an adventure.
Yes! I get to do
Yeah.
things! I am so gonna rupture these fucking barrels.
it's gonna be fast.
Things.
So fast.
It's even position. I can fuck up both barrels at once and hit the Kraken. This is glorious. I would have been so gutted if the Kraken moved away before we could set off the trap, because I felt so smart.
Are those tentacles around the Kraken?
Yes!
Tentacles!
Mm.
Tentacles. Alright, I'm gonna just roll again for this little dude. Alright, nice. Just gonna bump them up to a 9 so they're not fighting with Joe.
Makes sense.
Alright, is everyone on the board?
Think so.
Mhm.
Alright. Kreshia.
Hi! I'm gonna Warding Storm right there. And hit. In fact, fuck that. I feel like I should. I'm gonna burn my inspiration for a daily.
Okay. You need to do that during a short rest,
Retroactively?
however.
Oh, can I have just bumped that out?
Yeah.
Cheers. Let's see here. Oh, it's CB5. All right.
So you do need to get closer.
6.
So draw out that blast for me. No, I did not use any of your powers except at wills.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
A sploosh.
sploosh. All right. Throw a attack at the Kraken and at its tentacle, please.
Kraken
This is-
tentacle.
Okay. is
Also, Wrath
fire
of the
and
Gods, so
frost.
that will do an extra 2 damage. And
Okay.
also, whatever the bonus is for doing a divine attack when starting myself in the ring on the turn.
I think
Hear
it's
me
only
out.
you get a bonus if you do it in the ring.
Oh,
What if all
Boom.
the tentacles?
I only hit 2 times.
Or what if all the little tentacles counted as extra enemies?
I mean, 2 of them. There was a little tentacle in there. It counted as an extra, but these are buckets full of thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
those aren't
unfortunately, they're all
enemies, those are
dead in
just-
there.
Yeah,
Oh.
those are destroyed now though, so they are now spewing liquid silver into the fucking pond.
Blip.
Sploosh.
Okay. Almost a
Not good for the
Kraken.
Kraken.
Should
but
I do
probably
like
not
a
good for the
area
pond later
of-
on.
Should I do like an area of silver for this?
No, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, the Kraken does not seem to be particularly happy with this. It flails around and chokes, and you can see its eyes wandering over the thousands of tiny dead squiddies in the water, and its roar
Oh, no.
comes back with that same anguished pain. And at the end of your turn, Kreshia.
Have a miner. I think I'm
Oh.
gonna do it.
Okay.
Before I get fucking bopped.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna power up my next save.
Okay.
Good choice.
Or should just do a new one or power bonus to attack roll, power bonus to ability check. Oh, or makes a second throw. Never mind. I can't do that one preemptively.
Ah.
That's a shame.
Unfortunate.
Yep. All right. Never mind then.
All right. In that case, ain't yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And the space it was in becomes a zone of ouchies.
Oh. It's going to use its tentacles to put us in a zone of ouchies.
It would sure like to.
Hmm.
All right. Polly.
I knew I should have stayed over there. Choo. Bop. And
Da 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 da.
Alrighty, buddy, you got to go into your settings and crank up your microphone boost or something. You are a whisper at 200%.
Yeah. And even then as well,
Which
sometimes when you're talking, you just become kind of like a little bit crackly phony. You start sounding like a 90s cell phone.
Does that help?
Yes. Do more
Yeah.
of that.
Okay. I
Oh, thank God
grab
you're
this
audible again.
bad boy on right. As soon as I can drag my thing out of the way. Right there.
Okie dokie.
But I still have to hit.
And one on the little guy. He's in there too.
And hit.
All right. Yeah, that'll hit them both.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Yeah, 13. Or stomach goes.
And little guy will fly over here. He's fluttering up and above.
All right.
Can't reach.
At the end of your turn, Polly, we'll spend a legendary action and do tentacles. 1, 2, 3. This tentacle is going to come over here, and it has a reach of 3. It's going to reach up.
Oh.
Slap
Ow.
shit out of your wyvern.
You
Ow.
just baby.
It's a baby, and now at lunch.
Yeah, you shouldn't have put the baby out over the water.
He is
I mean,
grabboed.
how was I supposed to know how high up it could go? Well, I guess it's pretty huge, but
It's a kraken.
yeah.
Look how big it is.
They do like scoop up gigantic ships.
And look how
Yeah.
long his tentacles are.
Got a tentacle all the way over there. Yeah, just so we're all clear, like these are not like individual creatures; those are just its tentacles.
Those are just him, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are just
those
his
those are him.
tentacles.
He's a
But yeah, no,
fucking
it made like what Polly did made sense. It's just also like reach,
Big.
reach of yes.
Yeah, that's why I thought I had a reach of yes.
It would be a pretty dull fight against the Kraken if we not only got the lake trap up so it couldn't escape, we could shoot it and stand outside of its range. That would be a terrible test of the system, let's put it that way.
Yeah, it would be.
Let's see, can arena okay. Actually, gonna just step here. Do you want her to heal your wyvernling?
I don't know if it can be healed.
It doesn't have healing surges of your own, but you can spend surges on its behalf.
You know what? Both of you guys are kind of roboty. Am I the only one getting that?
Everyone,
Yeah, you might be
everyone
the
sounds
only
fine
one.
to me.
I
Yeah.
did hear a bit of it, so I don't know if it's just because where
Just
we
us.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It's those sharks biting the cords again.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Arena will heal the boy. Give him combat focus. And then I
Bad.
guess yeet a dagger at the tentacle. Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, it's a good thing she healed the boy because she fucking just yeeted a dagger up his ass. Let's see if she hits him.
Oh no.
Throwing that. No, okay. It just hunks into the water. All right. Rose. Well, this seems like a terrible idea, but charge.
That cat is going to get herself killed.
Yeah, well,
She is a
I mean,
kitty. They are so proud.
they are brave kitty. She unfortunately
Happy cat
misses.
Actually, is she in range for guidance?
Probably not.
No.
Yeah, no, not even close. It's CP5. I thought it might have even been 10, but nope.
Annette.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I assume this is just a puddle here, right? Like
Yeah,
this
that's
isn't like
fine.
actual. Okay. All right. And then I'm gonna huck a dagger over here, which would have a -2, but because I moved before the Kraken, it has a +2 and makes it an even out. But I'll get sneak attack on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are you using a lightning dagger or just a normal one?
Lightning dagger feels a good time to use that with the sneak attack on it.
Okay, so that's 12, 18, 23 damage. It did not like the lightning. It shrieks and hisses and stumbles back.
All right. Lightning week 5.
And at the end of your turn, it's going to tentacle this boy up here.
Makes sense.
Alright. And I don't think it's within reach of Rose. No, unfortunate. Speaking of which, whacking. Alright. So, first of all, minor action. 1, 2, 3.
Well, that's just unfortunate for the wyvern.
Yep.
I mean, Kreshia can drop the AoE.
She could.
Yeah, I'll just free action end it.
Alright.
Apparently that zone is also, stopping it from approaching this place of attack bonuses, so fucking might as well.
Then let's see. Annette.
Yeah.
Does an 18 hit your will defense?
Gee, I don't know. Let me take a look. Yeah, that beats it by 6.
All right, excellent.
Spicy.
So you hear
Yummy.
it scream inside your mind, and it drives you mad with fury. You must avenge the dead squid kids.
The dead squid kids.
Uh-oh.
Their blood sings for their blood.
Yeah, you might want to use that knack on me to force a save before it's my turn.
Yeah, I intend to.
Squid for the squid god.
Squids
do
for the
that on my
squid
guy.
god. All right, and that'll be it for Mr. Crackish for the moment.
Master. Crackish.
Caeda.
Master.
Crackish.
Crackish.
So I have an important question. So, are they a kid or are they a squid?
They are kids and squids.
Ah, okay. I'm right in thinking that I can run for an extra 2 movement, but I get combat advantage on me, correct?
So yeah, if you run, you take -2 to hit, and you grant combat advantage.
Let's see how far, so I can move up to here. Don't know if I'm going to be in range of anything though. It's the problem. Yeah, I'm
You'd
just
be in
out of
range of
range.
this
So...
guy.
Oh, okay, yeah. That would actually be perfect for me then. So I'm gonna do a heckin' old zap and help free Dragon Friend.
Yay.
Wee dragon friend.
Could you? Let's see if that does
Zap. Yep, that'll do it. The tentacle explodiates, and Wyvernling is freed.
it. Okay. And just for clarity's sake, yeah, two squares doesn't feel enough for the downsides that
Is-
you get really.
Is run still an action in this one, or is
No,
it
no,
It's a
it's
like
just that
move
you choose.
action, or
option?
yeah,
It's
it's a
part
move
of your
action.
move.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's okay like that. Like, you really
Yeah.
only tend to, like, run in such a way in a real emergency.
you
Like, I
need-
must absolutely get that distance. I think when you're
Mhm.
like, if it doesn't matter that much, then you're going to be willing to pay that amount. Like,
Yeah.
it should be rarely picked. Otherwise, most people will think of their characters as like, yeah, I'm basically a speed 8, fuck it. I'll take the minus
Yeah.
every time.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't know, I guess.
And I'm gonna do this
It
as
is
well.
pretty brutal, though.
Bloop.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Also, Big Boy ended his turn in the crows and takes 2 damage and is staggered.
Ow!
Sick.
I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well, too late now.
Hell yeah, staggered Kraken.
It didn't know what it was exactly going into, so yeah, it's fine.
I don't care about crows.
Why would it care
Um,
about crows? At the end of your turn, Caeda,
Mm-hmm.
Musa Crackish will regenerate a tentacle.
Ah, bastard.
Ah,
We'll put it here.
I thought you were going to put it just in the zone. The best. I'll put it here. Where-
in the zone.
This seems like the perfect idea.
I mean, technically, crows aren't fire or acid damage, so it'd be fine.
All right, so tentacle time. This tentacle's going to come over and grape rose.
Wait,
Hmm?
can he do that since he's taken fire damage this turn? Because it hasn't rolled around since Kreshia, and Kreshia started with some fire and ice damage.
He just
Oh,
had his
yeah.
initiative.
He just had his go.
yeah, he had his turn.
Oh, so it's on his turn.
Yeah, it
instead.
refreshes
Yeah,
on
that's
his
why he
turn.
didn't regenerate one previously.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have been churning those things out. All right, 17 versus Rose's AC of 18. She lives. Actually, it's like a 15 anyway, or 14, because it's got 1 tick of poison. Speaking of ticks of poison, actually. Gone! Okay, it's fine. It has not inhaled any more silver, but it still has 1 little point on it.
I'll take it.
Other tentacle is going to whip at Kreshia. That'll hit.
No, yeah, that'll get me.
All right, you will take 10 Demagios and are let's see, does it pull you now? No, you're just grabbed. So you get the long grab. Loop.
Take my long grab.
It's slurping.
Long grab. Joe.
Little hand, Joe.
Alright. Yeah, and then I guess I hunk a javelin at the.
Makes sense.
Let's try the tentacle grabbing.
Oh,
Kreshia.
yeah, he's one away from being in charge range. I think.
Mm,
Wait, no, could you charge
yeah, that
him?
was.
Yeah, aren't you?
If I can go over those,
3.
I assume those rocks were impassable. Otherwise,
The
Which
big
rocks?
rocks are impassable, but the little rocks are fine.
yeah, I went over the little rocks. So I went.
All right, because you were like here, so yeah.
I was one down from there.
Oh, you were
Oh.
there?
Yeah. Yeah.
How's your movement 6?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
thought.
you could
Then,
charge.
yeah,
'cause-
half your movement
Yeah.
can absolutely get you in range.
3.
Oh.
You can totally
Oh
charge
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Charge!
Yeah.
Get that set. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
Pop. The whole Kraken just writhes in agony. Kreshia.
I take it this damage
Oh.
isn't being carried over to the Kraken in any way, right?
No. Also, hold on. At the end of Joe's turn, it will regenerate tentacle.
That makes sense. Alright.
Richard.
Annette. Knack. Make a save. Go for it. I believe in you.
1d20.
Yes!
Yeah.
Alright.
Now we don't have to worry about that again until he's bloodied.
Yep. In fact, I actually am going to take the rare run so that I can get to this fucking blue aura.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So I have a -2 to hit, but I think it's worth it. Let's see here. I could denunciate him. Just 2d6 plus 4 storm damage. I take it he's too big to push with it.
Most likely.
I think I'd have to have a push 4 to make him move 1, if I remember rightly.
Mhm.
Something like that.
It's either that or I do the warding storm, which is more range, and also pop a little tentacle. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Pew! Come on, hit! Oh, hell yes!
Yeah.
And for the little boy, hit!
Yeah.
He does not like storm damage.
No,
Ow.
he hates storm damage, and it gets bonuses because I made it to the blue. And if he hits someone else with an attack, he'll take extra storm damage,
Oh no.
which would be 2 more, right? Or is it 3 more?
No, it'd be 6 more.
Oh my god. Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I'm in the thing for storm bonus, right? So it
Oh,
wouldn't just be
yeah.
1 damage. It
sorry.
would be...
So, I mean, the one would turn into 3. Well, no, that's not a damage
So we
roll at
take
all.
8? Oh, it's not a roll. Oh, no, yeah, it's just a mod more. Okay, so he'll
Okay,
still
so
take 6 if
take
he
extra.
hits someone, which is fucking great.
Yeah.
And he took an extra 2 from the main attack.
Yeah.
It's good shit right there.
Hell yeah.
I am the storm that is approaching.
All right. At the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tentacles.
Okay.
2. This thing will come down and try and grab you.
Oh my gosh, you've got to stop it with the graboids.
No. All right. Speaking of which, you get graboided.
This man's got graboids. Someone degrabinate me.
10 damage, and you are grabbed.
Try.
All right. Polly.
God, 10 damage is that hurts.
Yeah.
I'm going to believe in Arena for the tentacle, and I am going to make sure the wyvernling can get over there and hopefully slap the bad boy. He's going to fly.
How good are the Wyvernling's attacks? Is he not better at like killing tentacles since he's got more movement?
They are pretty good. They're better than mine, and they do storm damage.
Okay, never mind. Rock and roll, little boy.
Oh God.
Shh.
friend.
And friend eat gives a roar and a munch. They
Ow.
do a heckin' munch.
That
Yeah, that'll
Wyvernling
hit.
is going to be eaten so quickly by this Kraken.
Munch 7 piercing plus 7 thunder, which I assume turns to storm.
He's marked. Sick.
And
Ow.
it's marked, yeah.
Sick.
Munch, munch, munch.
All right. Anything else, Polly?
And I used both my things for that, so
Yeah, you've got movement and that's it, right?
no, I moved the I used my
Oh, then you're
moved
done.
Wormling. Yeah, I have a minor, but I don't think I can use anything on it. And Annette succeeded on your saving throw, so I don't need to help her. So I'm good.
Cool.
All right. End of your turn. We'll regenerate a tentacle.
How the heck?
Regenicles.
Be right here. Hi, Rose. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Arena's gonna come up and hurl a dagger at this thing. Heat.
Ah, honey.
Oh, Arena.
I'm so tired.
I know.
All right. Rose. Let's see. Little Wyvernlings got that guy marked, so she will try and stabbo this tentacle pork and hit her. Yeah. Poke. Does that hit? Yes. All right, she pops it. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. At the end of
Does she
her
have AP?
she does have an action. No, I'm pretty sure she's used it.
It's been multiple encounters. We did like 3 last session.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess she would have had one regenerated back. Do you want her to do anything specific?
Well, it's just whether she's got anything that's worth doing it. I don't know if she's got a big stormy bang to lop onto this guy, because she's in my guidance range, so I can make it easier for her to hit while I'm here.
I think she'll save that for something more crucial than just an extra basic attack at this point.
Bah.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, but yeah, at the end of her turn, I think rather than spawning another tentacle, the tentacle that's already here
Son
is
of a bitch.
just gonna squeeze Kreshia more. That's versus your reflex. Still, so I'm pretty sure that's a hit.
Do those do the tentacles count as part of it for marking purposes?
No, they are different. They count as
Oh.
different creatures for all mechanical purposes.
Son of a bitch.
Actually, no. Let's keep you out of the aura.
Oh, you suck. That was
Yep.
another 10 damage.
Yep,
Ow.
the 10.
Guys, this is really not fun.
I'm getting to it. Okay, I've had one turn to attack stuff. Okay.
And it's just Kreshia fucking chatting like, "Hello, I'm
Yeah.
being eaten again."
I getcha.
This thing fucking loves eating me.
I'm sure a lot. I'm going to stop myself right there.
Yep. I will not hear that from my daughter, thank you. So I'm like being held upside down by the foot.
All right. I guess I can start my turn.
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we throw a dagger at the tentacle here that's trying to drag Kreshia away.
Makes sense.
Thank you.
Ignore the storm damage and then ignore the sneak attack. I forgot to tick them off, and I don't want to have to change
That's
it each
fine.
time. So it's only 9 damage.
Fine. It's a minion. Anything pops it.
Yep. Nothing else I can really do. So That's it for my turn. Supposed to grab out another dagger from my pouch.
All right. At the end of your turn, grab a tentacle while he can. Smoke him while he got him.
Yeah.
Let's
And then I'll
put
be right
you
back.
here.
Because I'm gonna put some salt and cut my chicken.
All right. And now El Krakeno. So, let's see. Unfortunately, nobody's grabbed by him now. So that's unfortunate. I think, however, what he will do is just rear his entire body out of the water. And just as Kreshia's dropping to the ground, just slam the fucking curtain on her and try and chomp her face off.
Oh no.
So that's I believe he's still staggered, so that's a 18 versus your AC.
And he's marked. Do those stack?
Uh,
I believe it's just a -2 to hit, so I will make it.
so you are hit.
No, I'm fine.
Oh,
If he's
great.
if he's marked and staggered, I'm okay.
All right. Actually, what does he
Thank
want to
you.
do? I'm just gonna roll the damage just so you can see.
Thank you.
Ow.
That would have been me, Dan.
Yeah. And on that note, I think.
Oh, did he make an attack and get stormed?
Yes, he did.
Oh, never mind. It's hits with an attack. He does not take it.
Well,
I mean,
he-
I'm
he
glad. I'll
did
take that
hit.
trade. His
Oh,
6 damage on my 24. I'll fucking. I'll pass.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Kreshia been eaten.
Nearly. If not for the fact that he's got -4 in his attacks, I'd be in big trouble.
Oh, boy. Wow.
And let's see. So I think for his movement, he'll actually like come up here and been like trying to slam down on you. Whoa.
Sure, we both get to Oppie, right?
Yes, you both get to opportunity attack.
And does
Sweet.
boy also
Oh,
get to
Rose's Oppie's a
opportunity
storm
attack?
damage. Nice. Oh yeah, and the boy.
Yeah, the boy. Kreshia, do you even have a melee weapon?
I have a dagger now. I'm just gonna hit the
Oh,
heart
God.
scale button.
Aw.
I think. Does the 17 hit him?
Yes, 17 will hit.
Cool. It's what 1d4.
Yep, 1d4 plus your strength modifier.
All right, so 1d4. Oh, for 1d4 -1. Hell yeah.
Hell
Eh,
yeah.
Hell
Alright.
yeah.
Cunt.
Alright, you do no damage because mundane.
Yeah.
Dink.
Mundane. But I just needed to do it to prove that I could do it, you know?
Poke him.
I get you. I get you. Caeda.
Okay. So, I'm gonna try something really dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, Rena. And I'm going to do my attack first because I'm doing it, popping the daily. I'm going to use my inspiration to re-roll that.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That will fail to hit.
Yeah.
Does your daily have anything?
Yes.
Go ahead and print it out for us. Let's
I'll
take a
print
look.
it out.
All right, half damage, so 10 psychic. He resists a little bit of that, but he
Mhm.
still does take some damage.
Now,
Pull.
I'm
target.
assuming. Am I it? Oh, okay. I can pull. There we are.
Well, technically, it would just be 1 yard because he's so big.
Yeah.
It gets him out of Rose's space, which is what's important for
Mhm.
what's about to happen.
Mhm.
Right, anything else?
Don't think I can do anything as a bonus action, and my defensive buff will disappear for the turn.
Okay. When your turn ends, inkjet. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are shifts. And
already taken an happy, so.
Yeah. Oh, that's one over.
I'm in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Actually, wait, but I've been pushed back a square when he jumped on me and failed.
No, he was landing directly on top of you.
Okay.
All right. Oh wait, that was the tentacle's turn. There's one tentacle left. Haha! Anette!
Bitch.
Come join the tentacle party. Does an 18 versus your reflex hit?
As always, Savin, you managed to go just one above my reflex.
Excellent. That'll be 10 damage, and you are Grabonid.
I'm surprised you did not swing at me.
Well, you're gonna get fucking owned by this goop ball here.
Yeah, I know, but if
You're
he hit
also
me, then at the
heavily
start of my turn,
obscured.
I would start dying.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
would
instead
have
he could put
-5
more
to
people into the
hit you.
goop.
True.
Does he get to do the inkjet when it's the tentacle's turn?
No, he did that at the end
As
of
a-
Caeda's.
Yeah, as a legendary.
Okay. Alright.
Speaking of which. Alright, so Joe, it's your turn.
Let's see. Should I get the tentacle on Anette, or should I just go straight for the boss with the javelin?
I'd say get the tentacle, so
Yeah.
Annette doesn't get also
Yeah.
dragged into this fucking hell pond.
Sounds good.
That would be the
Can
plan,
scoot by
yes.
her, right?
Yeah. She'll just count as difficult terrain.
I can still get here then.
E. Chop. Angry squiddo noises. Alright, anything else?
Let's see. I don't know how this affects the tentacle. I think I'm in. I'm in burst 3 of that thing.
Gnarly. Alright. At the end of your turn, Joe, it will... You know what? Inkjet.
Rick.
Boop, 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 boop. Squiddly on over here. Kreshia.
Alright. Ow. And let's see here. I could get pretty deep into cover. But from here I can actually support people. Minor action, gonna drink that potion for a heal surge.
Makes sense.
Nice.
Which for me are 12. I'm so healthy. I can survive in the shit for like a whole round, guys. And then I'm gonna storm that guy. Storms.
That hits.
Storms.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to make a con save for him. Okay, he's good. Alright, 9. So 10, 11, 16 damage. Ouchies. That's a fucking good at will when you got all these bonuses stacked up for you.
It's dope at well when you're covered in bonuses. Like, the modest 1d6 plus 4 is really good when it's 1d6 plus fucking 11. it's considerably better. No, 11, 9 even, but yeah.
Guard, could you get your wyvern, like, somewhere on this side of the Kraken?
I could.
It does
Okay.
also take 10 damage.
How how far does the ink go vertically?
I guess it's a cube 4, so 4 yards.
Okay, yes. Because like if he had to be above the Kraken to be nibbling on it, like he wouldn't be in any.
Yeah, that's true,
space
because
that
it was
it's
just
on.
the Kraken's own square. So yeah, you're right. He's fine, actually.
Good.
He just occupies the squares the Kraken was in.
In that case,
Just gonna put a little wing 4 icon on him. There you go.
Yep.
Actually, 5.
And I shout, Kreshia, would you like some more healing magic?
Yeah. Because I'm probably not done running into danger.
Get in the water, Polly.
Fine, she comes out with silver feetsies if she does.
How much?
How much is your heal for?
Let's actually get in range first.
Yeah. I don't think you can reach me. Never mind.
I can reach you if I go here.
Oh, hey. I feel like you shouldn't. Even though healing me would be nice, I'd rather you did not get into a big old fucking cube of dudes.
Yeah,
It's
this
fine.
is
I'll make do.
What?
I've got a second wind.
books. I will move down here.
I'm already
And
nearly out of resources. And
the
if he moves
boy
again, I can't really ward him.
will charge. I can get him right there.
Are you sure you want to start in the fucking hell zone?
Again, the Wyverling's
Oh no, he's
flying.
5 yards out.
The
Never
wyvern's
mind.
flying above the hell zone to
Yeah, he's
shoot
fine.
the
Right,
chop
right.
at him
Right.
with
How long does the
Munch.
Obscurum remain?
Till the end of his next turn.
Okay, cool.
Munch. Boy, Munch.
That will hit.
No.
Ow. And then... Ow. Up. Bloodied.
Nice.
He gets his thingly tingle back.
The brain roar.
Yep.
And
It
I-
roars,
Yeah.
and when it does so, its tentacles flare up from beneath the waters, slapping at the brine.
Oh fuck! Come on. It's 5 of them now.
Slap,
That's
slap,
great.
slap, 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 slap. He mad now.
And then
Time for your go to fire the secret super AoE you've been hiding all this time.
And he
Yeah,
could
really,
definitely take
that's
out
a
at
mid-
least like 2 tentacles at once if you have to burst 1.
already used my AoE, but I will wait a second. I will attempt to Thunder Bear's warning him. Spend a jelly juggler
Inspo.
inspiration. Because I've built up 3 of those bad boys.
Hot.
And
Alright, roll to hit.
blast.
That'll do.
Ba-boom.
So 11
And
storm damage.
Caeda and Arena get 3 damage resist.
And
That's
warding.
going to be real handy.
And your Wyvernling also gets it.
Oh yeah!
It's adjacent to the target.
The
He
boy
big.
gets 3
The boy.
damage resist.
The lad.
He might need it coming up here.
He might
Probably.
well. Alright. So at the end of your turn, he's going to have one of his tentacles move 3, which it doesn't really need to. And take a swing at, let's say, Anette.
Oh come on! I'm not even that. I've had one good attack.
Well, it can't reach the other 2 people who deal lightning damage to it.
Hi, we're over here. We're in Brazil.
I guess, you know, it could go fuck up Kreshia. You're right. Hold on.
Daughter, why?
Slap. And you're grabbed.
I'm pretty sure that's that was the one that was up while Joe did his thing, right? It's a -5 to hit everyone but me.
No,
him?
that one just popped into existence.
Oh, that
now.
was a new one. Bugger.
Although, actually, hold on. Wait,
Yeah.
no, this is a bad idea. It's gonna go like here, so it doesn't
Damn
just
it!
immediately get popped by Joe. Yeah.
But then isn't it too far away?
Yeah.
Oh,
It'll be
goes
like
over
here.
there.
There we go.
Oh well, it's got negative for
Does
swinging
it-
at me. I think I'm fine.
In that case, doesn't that put it in the full obscurement?
Yep.
Or does it ignore that?
It does not ignore the full obscurement, but also I'm 100% sure Kreshia's reflex is not like 19.
Oh, yeah, fuck right. It's 19. It's reflex. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm destroyed.
It's fine. Rose can get in there and well, no, she can just fire something at it and get rid of it.
She'll
Yeah.
try.
Yeah, sadly, it's fully obscured.
Pop. Right.
Or
Arena.
Arena can. Someone can.
It's gonna
No, Arena
use her
can't.
standard action to broad axe this tentacle. God, her
Or-
dice.
Oh,
She's rolled
alright.
fucking
That's really
like
bad.
3 crit fails.
She has. All right. She needs to use
Can I-
her action point and then just stay away.
Yeah.
Can I get her like to shift like 1 over after her
Yeah. Hold
attacking is
on.
done?
Hold on. She has Death Dodger.
That's good. That's perfect.
Woo.
2, 3, and she will
That
use
is
her move action
actually
to
the
1,
worst
2,
That is
3,
worse.
4.
Oh, yeah, no, then no movement. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't finished.
Okay.
Over here and use her other heal on Kreshia.
Thank you.
Stay in the
Plan,
fight, love.
plan.
Rose.
Search and combat focus. I like it.
Let's try and take out the tentacle grabbing Kreshia. Zap. Nope.
Oh,
Darn it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hep, hep, hep. And let's see. You know what? I think she's going to use an action point to try and fucking mark this tentacle beast. So she will pop her AP. Yeet. Oh, yeah, it fucking hits.
Yeah.
Does.
good job.
Just 7 force damage, but it marks the creature.
Wait, the big guy who's already marked by the wormling?
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, it's her mark
Oh,
now
right, yeah,
supersedes
right.
it,
Yeah,
and you can
spell lock
teleport
mark.
over there.
Yeah, never mind. Her mark
Spell
is really
blade.
good.
yeah, that's true.
It's a
All right.
super good mark.
Anette.
Okay, so first up, as a move action, let me just make sure this is the right one. Yes, I'm going to do a tumbling trick.
Okay.
So I can shift 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And that should give me, yep, that works out good. And then I'm going to swing at it using my lightning dagger since I think that does more for it. So add on sneak attack, and
That's
Yeah.
a hit.
that tentacle next to me goes pop.
Pop-a-rooney. So that's, let's see, 17, 22 damage. Ow. Striker's gonna strike.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I can do anything else, so it's a pretty good turn.
All right.
Heck yeah.
Is that you then? So
Yeah, that's what I can do.
at the end of your turn, he is going to have a tentacle move up and try and grab you.
Oh,
So
surprised he
rude.
didn't try to mind control me.
Oh no, that's just his legendary. Don't worry, he's getting his
Yeah.
turn.
Oh yeah, and that 20 hits, yeah, so draw that line.
All right. So yep, you are grabbed. You take 10 crush damage.
It feels like I never get low enough of like attack rolls on your reflexes, despite like my reflex being my best defense.
I do tend to roll like average or above at you like every time.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I think instead of trying to take your brain away, what we're gonna do is try and chomp your face meat off.
I'd rather you didn't.
Chomp.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Oh
Jesus.
shit! Damn it!
So
Oh, boy.
that's 16.
-5 don't help here. I'm sorry.
God damn it! You're.
28
you know how much-
damage.
You know how much exactly that is for me?
That's exactly your amount of
Damn it.
HP you have, yes.
No, you
Yeah.
got resist 3 from the fucking.
Oh, yeah, you
thing
have
That's
from
right, the
Polyhymnia.
resist 3!
You're
Oh my
awake.
God, I have 3
You're
HP.
alive.
Fucking saved by the leader.
I need
Thunderbear,
healing.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Don't worry, it's coming up.
It's
All
not
right.
coming because he's going to tentacle me down
tentacles
by
get to
before he's
go.
right to, before
And
he gets
then
to go.
he's going to spend his action point to take a second wind, because ow. So that's, let's see.
God, the resist 3 came in fucking tremendously clutch.
I think that's the first time it's really like saved someone's ass. That is good shit right there.
Oh God, a fucking second wind for 60 health. Ugh.
All right. Big Wiggly done did his wiggles. But at the end of that sequence of actions, Rose's Aegis goes off because it is still within 5. So she's gonna rebuke. Deal 7 force damage to him. And he's gonna teleport. Whoop, over here.
Yay.
Ooh, a flank.
Yes, it's time to flank.
Hell yeah.
Caeda.
Okay. So I think priority is making sure that Annette doesn't get grabbed and dragged away. So
Bit late for that.
Oh, no, it's not too late. That thing needs to be forced to let go of you this turn, or its next legendary action will be used to knock you out.
yeah. So I am going to. Where the fuck is the thing? I'm going to take out both the tentacles because.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do
So
it. I believe
one grabbing Annette first, then the other one to the left of me.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry, I need to roll the thing.
And you were in perfect positioning for that too.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Hit.
you.
Hit.
Yeah.
Striker's gonna strike.
Mhm.
Annette is saved.
Hooray!
Hooray! And it summons another and hits Anette.
Well, I can't do.
Yeah, it probably is going to do that.
It can't do
Yeah.
both
It has
at the
to
same
summon
time.
and
Luckily.
then hit.
It has enough
and-
legendary actions too before my turn to do that.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I can't do it on another
Technically,
creature.
it also
So
has enough to do it before my turn.
I think that triggers
unfortunately.
when you reduce a creature to 0 hit points, doesn't it? You're
Hmm?
Yep.
insubstantial.
yes. So I get that. Unfortunately, I would love to do this on you, Annette, but I think it's just for me as it's personal.
Yep.
So never mind. So I'm insubstantial now.
All right. You are insubstantial. This is going to generate a tentacle.
Oh
Joe.
yeah, it ended its turn in the silver. You need to make another Constitution for
Ah,
its
yes, thank you.
poison.
Con save.
Hey, another tick.
He gets a tick.
That's what a -2 on his thing.
He actually rolled above a 21, so he got rid of a tick, but now he's back to 1.
Okay.
Now, Joe.
Hey Joe, buddy. Help. Thank you. Oh,
Fucking-
you're wonderful.
Reliable minion slayer.
Don't tell the others, but you're my favorite of all of Marcus's kids.
I'll try not to let that go to.
All right. Anything else, Joe?
I think that's it for me.
All right. Let's see if I can put Annette down.
It's not hard.
I do need to hit, but if I do, then yeah.
You have not missed me once like the entire game.
Well, we'll see. Slap.
Oh my god, that
Is
misses.
that a miss?
See, you just have to believe it won't happen, and then it won't happen.
Okay.
Just
Question.
believe.
Yeah. I don't even have to get that close. I'm gonna stay down there. All right, cool. I'm going to storm these two here.
Okay.
Big boy tentacle.
Little boy is missed.
Damn. My apologies. I've been pretty good about hitting them, but I guess I can't do it every time. Still, another 7, 8, 9, 14 storm damage.
Ow.
Oh yeah, he hit with that chop. Give him that 6 more damage, please.
Ah, yes, of course.
Ah,
Ow. All right. At the end of your turn. Tentacle Anette. All right.
Fuck.
It's okay because now the healer's
Yeah.
there, so I can't coup de grace.
aha.
Sorry, I really tried, but I don't think a 1d4 would have made it.
I know. I just there's nothing you could have done. There's just so many legendary actions it gets to do on basically every turn.
Yep.
That's honestly, I think that's been fine so far.
It's scary, but it hasn't overwhelmed
Yeah, I mean, for the
us
campaign
yet.
level boss, I think this is turning out quite well.
This is the end, and this is an end of chapter boss that lives up to its hype. Instead of mine, which all seem to get fucking gooned even when they're really strong.
Stand up.
Okay, so that's my surge +6. That's 18 health.
Yeah.
I'm still definitely not bitter about you blowing up my fucking boy.
Listen, I'm gonna be Scal. Listen, okay. Anyone, either Kina or Savin, could have easily done it.
I know, but it was the big
It
crit.
was
Like
you.
on its turn, I didn't get one action. That was why I was like, wow. I didn't get to
It-
do a single cool thing.
I mean, I was surprised it only had like 100 health.
Alas, Mummy Lord's speciality is being hella resistant and having really, really high
Yeah.
defenses, but that doesn't help against crits and paladin crits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got fucking just fucked up.
Speaking of crits, can we will one into existence?
That'd be pretty cool.
No.
Don't you say that? There's one already been willed into
See,
existence.
there's the curse.
All right.
I've had one and he's had.
Okay, so nothing for little boy. Hey, I'm not
Oh,
done
sorry.
yet. I spend another shpoobly boo
Inspiration.
inspiration.
Yeah, you know, the Spoobly Bow.
Yeah,
those
shpoobly boo.
things, thingamabobs, didgeridoos,
Yeah,
Doozy
didgeridoo, of
wop.
course.
to do it again.
Just peck,
Oh,
peck,
also,
peck, peck, peck.
I don't suppose this thing can be knocked prone,
Um,
can it?
so technically, it's not immune to the prone condition. I'm gonna be honest. It's also floating, so I'm not sure that really
Yeah.
does
It
anything,
I
though.
don't think the prone condition does
Would do.
anything.
Yeah, if
I mean, if you got it
if
on
he was on
land,
land, yeah, for
It-
sure, but he's
it would,
totally in the
yeah.
water.
Yeah. I figured as much.
This is where I do the big heckin' pull and
Oh,
pull
is
him
that
onto the land.
That
slightly
hits.
better? Yeah.
Especially since he's flanking.
flanking. Chomp.
All right. Ow. And then 9 thunder.
Oh.
All right.
Now I'm actually gonna move like here. Now I'm done.
All right. Well, that hurt. I think he's gotta try and tentacle Anette down to save himself from this fucking sneak attack coming. So, slap.
Oh my god, stop it!
No!
15.
10 damage.
7
Arena.
damage.
1.
Or is that resist gone?
Resist
It's
is gone now.
now. My turn's done.
Is gonna come over here and use her action to force feed you a potion. She can't fucking hit anything, but she has a bunch of potions saved up.
Haha.
I'll take
Thanks,
the potion.
Harry.
Alright, so +12. Getting a little bit low on surges here.
It's fine. Everything's fine. It's a-okay.
All right. At the end of Ares' turn.
Fuck you.
Slap. Press the button. Press it again. Slap.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
oh
it's good.
baby. This motherfucker's just hurting my baby.
Okay, Rose has to kill this thing.
You can't hit one
so-
turn. It's got like 60 health still.
Fuck, does that hit? It does! Die!
Yeah.
Oh, that thing, yeah.
Yeah, before you got, dragged into the water and killed.
Yeah.
Alright. She kills that. She's still got her Defender up, so she's controlling the goopy goop. So it will use its next and last legendary to tentacle up. Let's put it... Well, you're getting a turn, so let's put it over, like, here.
Surprised it doesn't want to try and like put it down here next to Polly.
I mean,
Can I do that?
and all it could do is just one tentacle on Paul. He wants to drag people towards his giant chomper
Yeah.
or into his fucking poison
Towards the
auras.
munch.
To that vicious nominator.
Yeah. So, Anette.
Okay, first up, I'm gonna use a minor action and chug a potion.
It's highly advisable.
I don't got much more before I need to back off, guys. Got 3 healing surges.
That's fine.
Arena's gonna clap your shoulder and say, I want to get out of the water's reach.
I kind of need to stay here so I can stab it with this lightning dagger for at least a little bit.
Okay,
You
sweetie,
go?
don't die.
I'm going to try not to.
Stabbo.
19 for 20 damage.
Yup. 25 damage. Ow. Alright.
God, if I still had an AP, I'd be using it to stab it again.
Well, it has no legendaries. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, let's see. And now
Is
I
that
use
it?
a minor action to do a potion, so I can't do the shifting. So,
Correct.
Yep.
Alright. Its turn rolls around. I think at this point it will, in fact, try and just nom your brain pan out. Is
It's
it 13
still
hit your
bad.
will?
Yeah.
Alright.
12 or an 11
Why is it
Uh,
11?
because it's marked.
Oh, it's actually a 10. Yeah, you're right, because it's marked
Oh.
and it has -1
And
on
it's
it.
mocked and poisoned.
Yeah.
Oh, then it fails.
No!
Good luck finding a mind to wrench,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Alright, con save. Alright, gets rid of the tick,
Damn it.
and then Rose gets to
Wow.
bonk it. Stab it, or rather, rebuke it, sorry. 7, because it attacked somebody else. Let's see, I think it only had 1 action point. Let me look. Don't tell me it's just disappointment. Yeah, no, it just has the 1. Okay.
Thank goodness.
It's fine. It's petering out at roughly the time that we're running out of resources.
Yeah, pretty much. Caeda.
Okay. I will.
Give him the clamps.
Giving the heckin' slammy slams with my flail. Going to just debating which one I want to do. Yeah, let's just do an at will. Bloop. And then
Alright, that's a hit. Bonk.
now I'm being dumb. Do I get one of those, or do I get 2 of those for being level 5?
2 whats?
Never mind. Ignore me. I'm thinking 5e for some.
You're
dumb
thinking
Yeah,
reason.
no, you don't get extra
Eldritch
attack
Blasts.
inventory. Alright, and it is staggered. Ow. Alright. tentacles. Oh wait, at the end of your turn, it will summon another tentacle, because of course.
Mhm.
All right, this tentacle. Come down here and try and grab Anette, because of course. Slap.
You've fucking stop hitting my best defense.
Look, you're a striker without a fucking defender to protect you. This is what happens.
Defender,
That's
get your
right.
ass over here.
Well,
Sorry, I
defender also.
relied on it.
I've had to go help Kreshia.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
I've
Kreshia,
needed it. Oh,
Slap.
fuck you!
Sadly, the defender doesn't really help against things that have 3 reach.
Yeah, 3 reach and 3 of them.
This is unfortunately a good way to make pets feel useless.
I mean, he's been saving
Pet's
Kreshia
killed,
every
like,
turn.
5 dudes. He's killing every
Yeah,
turn.
But I've only been punching
Not being
minions.
able to defend anybody.
Yeah.
All right, and Rose is also going to get tentacled. Slap. I think she gets missed. Yay!
Yeah, lucky her.
I think it will then move a few yards out of her reach.
Will
Pets.
Wormling get to attack it then?
No, he's flying way the fuck up in the air.
Oh yeah, you're right.
The pros and cons of being airborne.
Damn it.
Take
Me and Annette are
big
both on
points.
equal health,
They can
so
just
it's
swap
whoever
back
you want to
water.
attack.
Do you have any action points? Could
Actually,
you
tell you what, if you can save me, then I can save Annette.
That's
I've got
I
a
don't know
ranged
if you
blast.
can. I'm pretty sure he's gonna use a legendary action to set me down.
At most, you can do 10 damage, and you've got 12 health. I know because your health is identical to me, and we keep taking the exact same damage. We both have from
Ah.
0 to a full health's worth of healing surge power. Thank
Chop.
you.
19.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm coming for you, Annette.
Anything else, Joe?
Well, if my action point, I can still only just move.
No, you could throw a javelin at this guy.
That's true. I could. Yeah, why not? I'll do that.
That would certainly save Annette from getting slapped.
Yeah, I'll spend the action point and and huck the javelin. Of course.
Tell you what. Let's turn that into a hit. I'm pretty sure you're going to need a 13. You are in my CP5.
Hey, look at you go.
Woo.
Teamwork.
All right. And all it can do for its legendary is to summon another tentacle for next time. Kreshia.
All right, it Kreshia time. All right, I'm gonna Warding Storm and try and hit that fresh tentacle and the creature.
Do it.
Big guy tentacle. I wish that could have been in the other order.
Yeah, unfortunately, you do miss the big guy, but you hit the little guy, which is frankly probably more pressing in this particular moment.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's his reflex, or his reflex is better than 13.
His reflex is better than 13, yes.
I don't think. Yeah, I only have the one. Okay.
All right.
And then I'm gonna back up even further because fucking hell.
All right. The end of.
I'll sit here just by this, just rest, like breathing, holding hands on knees, like, whew. My dogs are barking.
All right. It's gonna move its one remaining tentacle. 2, 3. All right.
Bitch.
Come on down.
What a fucker.
Slap. Slap the rope.
Did you stop?
Oh god.
Ow.
My best defense, and you constantly
It's
hit.
just
I got
constantly
Can't
nailing.
not hit you. What's going
To be fair, he's also missed you now like twice, which is it's just the sheer number of attacks being made against you that
What do
feels
you
like
mean he's
endless
missed me
success.
twice? He's missed me once so
Yeah,
far.
I've missed her once, and I need like a 13 or something.
My reflex is 17.
Yeesh.
All right. Polly.
Well, have another extra attack you can survive.
Woo!
At least one.
14. Up and down. Up and down. The yo-yo.
God, Kreshia is just seeing so much of herself in Annette at this point in time. The
It
amount of
really is like
times
this is the
she
exact
has
shit that
been
happened to Kreshia all the
trapped in
time.
boss respawn hell. Oh, at one point it got so bad in the fight, I hit 5 ranks of exhaustion and begged them not to heal me anymore.
I just really need you guys to get rid of this tentacles. That way I can attack and then tumbling trick away.
Yeah, so, well, Wyvern Boy will... Actually, first I'm going to attempt to zap the tentacle. With a zap...
No.
No. I guess I'll spend my last... Yeah, Annette does more damage than the boy. I'm going to spend my last inspo to zap again and give myself a... Where'd it go? Heck.
All right.
Zap. 13?
That's exactly enough.
Yeah. Fucker.
Used.
Wait, that was on fortitude. Did a 12 hit their
It's
fortitude?
it's 13 for
Or
all
they're
their
the
defenses.
same? Okay.
All right.
Oh.
Urena is gonna feed the Borker another potion. Live, goddammit.
I'm trying.
Get out of melee.
I will.
Well, you will try. At the end of her turn. Tentacle.
God.
The end of Rose's turn. She's gonna fucking zap the tentacle. Bzzzt.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
God.
I'm helping.
Fuck you, Squiddo.
All right. Okay, last dagger attack while I'm in melee. So let's make this a torturous strike one. So here's the attack. 22.
Yeah.
Then let me change the damage here to be the D4. It is also storm damage. And then move action tumbling trick. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's so close. And it's dazed. Oh no.
Yes.
Yeah. Get it.
That's why I saved it for the very end.
All right.
Minor action. Let's go ahead and do the shifting. I should have done that before, but whatever. Since it actually gives me 2 extra damage. Or in extra damage. Yeah, 2 extra damage. But I didn't, so I just get it now.
All right. End of your turn. Last legendary action. Tentacles. So let's put it over here for variety's sake.
I think I'm out of reach of the tentacles finally.
Yeah. And then yeah, its turn rolls around, big daddy. And let's chomp. Let's chomp Caeda. Actually, no, let's chomp Rose so he doesn't get fucking bopped by a defender.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Chompy. Oh god. Crunch. Ow! Yeah, no amount of debuffs are going to stop that from going through.
But also, wow, 20 damage does not look as bad on her as it does on us.
No, it turns out defenders have lots of hit points.
It's real weird to see when
They haven't even hit me.
when someone small gets hit. I'm just like, why did that not hurt them that much? I'm like, oh yeah, it's just
have
there.
HP.
She got it going on.
Thick
Good,
as
good strong
fuck.
kitty.
Alright, it has no one grabbed by it, so I can't do that. So I guess it's done. Alright. Caeda.
Okay. So I'm going to swing around my flail once again. And going to do bloop.
Alright, well, that's big damage.
And see if it hits. No.
15 will hit.
7. Yeah,
Oh,
it's a 17.
It's
'cause you're
17 even
flanking.
because you're flanking.
Yeah. Hooray.
Bonk. It's so close. Alright, who's up next? Joe? Alright, we must stop Joe. Tentacles versus your reflex defense.
Yeah, that works.
10 damage on your grabbed. Whoop.
I guess.
The Kraken is flailing and lashing around madly. Several of its limbs have been sliced off, but one still manages to slam onto Joe, suckers peeling into his armor. Alright, the actual tentacles action, it will drag you
Great.
into the water. Unfortunately, it's not very deep water. Be able to grab onto the sandbar.
There's a sandbar.
Alright, and another 10 damage.
All right.
We're taking 20 from this thing's slappos.
Oh yeah, this motherfucker. I wish I'd hit with that fucking last blast, or he'd already be down, and he would have taken 6 for whacking Rose.
Yep.
Joe, you're up.
All right. So, what negatives am I facing because it's grabbing me?
You can't move, and I believe you're gaining combat advantage.
All right. Well, I guess Rose has got that. And I gotta pop this. I gotta pop this thing.
Or you could throw a javelin at the big boy and just say fuck it.
I guess I could do that. See,
It
yeah,
could be enough to
let's
kill
say
him.
fuck it.
It has single-digit
This
hit
thing can't
points.
kill me.
Yeah, that tentacle can only drown. Oh Jesus!
Oh!
It was a good
All
idea.
All right, pets. How do you kill a Kraken with a javelin?
Well, it's gotta go right in the
Right
eye.
through the eye.
No,
man.
no,
Right
it goes
through
right,
the
no, it
eye.
goes right through like the mouth and comes
And
out
into
the other
the
side of him.
brain.
It comes out the eye.
I
Through
go-
the mouth and out the eye.
I was gonna go the other way around.
So in the eye and out the
And
mouth.
out the mouth. Yeah.
All right. You rear back, and rather than focusing on its tentacle, you go right for the brain, hurl a javelin. It pierces the creature's eye. There is a horrific shriek of pain, anguish. Tentacles flail everywhere, half of them without their tips as they've been sliced away. Blood splatters all over the sandbar, and the javelin erupts from the creature's mouth, taking teeth with it. And then it collapses. Boom. And begins to slowly be drifted away by the current.
Is there a solidify essence?
Before it drifts too fully away,
Wormling noms.
like while we're in order or whatever, I would like us to try and pin it in this spot so that it stays dead in the pool of silver, just to be sure. It's shown that it regenerates. I want to make sure this thing is just full to the brim with unsaved silver. We can pin
Wormling
it down
fights
at the
the
spot
current
and roast it.
and his desire
Okay.
to just eat it.
All right, give me 2 strength checks from some combination of someone's. We'll see if you can do that before it drifts off.
Oh well, I've got
No.
my move thing, so I with my daily thing, I can keep it kind of in place for a bit.
Yeah, you can give someone a +2 with that. Rose is pretty jacked, actually.
Oh, Rose. Look, she's got a lot of vengeance to get out of
Yeah.
this goddamn thing.
Rose grabs one of its tentacles so hard it rips off as, unfortunately, the rest of the body drifts off.
No.
Don't.
Sorry.
Oh, well. As much as I would love to sit and cheer, I'm going to chase after that thing and pour lantern oil and set it on fire. Because I really hate it when a baddie
it.
comes back.
Do
I just jog past everyone and I'm going to go after
It'll
it.
help.
You do that. I'm gonna take a few minutes. And
The
just
Prince
lay-
gets a hell of a catch. Like, it's arriving already pre-cooked by the time it reaches the net.
Just go lay
Calamari.
here and take a rest for a bit here. She
Yeah,
just,
you
like
guys fucking
lazily
need it.
raises her hand and
Wait.
falls onto the ground.
If Kreshia can make a Molotov of some sort, I will carry it, like airdrop it on the thing with an air spirit.
So,
Bomb
or your Wyvern
style.
Link can also just like.
Oh yeah, the Wyvern Link can also just
Just deliver,
Giant-
like as
giant
it
bomb
gets out of reach for us, we're just delivering Molotovs to a Wyvern Link. Ah, there we go. Nothing like seeing the big bad definitely dead. Good job. Gonna get so many scritchels. Scritchy, 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 scritchy. Look at that. Congratulations, guys. You have successfully done the great big heroic adventurer thing.
Ugh.
So proud. Oh, Rose. Sure, I'll walk around to just lean out and offer a hand.
Woo!
And you are a very good kitty too.
Oh, thank you.
Probably stuck.
I feel like a real hero, like out of an adventure book.
That would be because you are.
Gives you a big toothy smile. So, what's the next adventure?
Oh goodness, I have made you into an adventurer. All right, first off is the great big reward and a bath and food and a big long goddamn sleep.
The next
Woo!
venture is sleeping on a bed for a week.
A nap that hopefully isn't interrupted by nightmares anymore.
Yeah. After we've caught a breather, let's go through town and make sure and hope that whatever connection's going on has been dealt with. Gonna have to be hunting for Wigglies for like the next week or so just to be sure too. But that's a job for other people to do. We just have to inform them.
Yeah.
We did the boss fight, but like the grueling like pest control work is gonna be the citizens' job.
Alright, and indeed, while the party catches several days of much-needed bed rest, for some of you literally in the hospital, the first prince drags this enormous carcass into town where it is butchered most mercilessly and made into food for the poor. The citizens of the old city are left to rebuild, but this time with a little bit of help from the crown and from the Duskrender family. The nightmares that had plagued Briarmount recede the next night. Several mages are left quite badly fatigued and have lingering complications for the next couple of weeks, but luckily none have died. The situation was resolved in time. And as things calm down and reconstruction begins, our heroes are called up to the royal palace where they are given a royal reward in gold and titles and the confidence of the heir to Aruna's throne. As the next generation of epic adventurers that will surely save this world some other day.
No.
Yeah.
Hooray.
I am incredibly proud of all of you. Of course, I can't stick around with you a lot. I'll try and make sure to visit. Annette, you will be incapable of getting rid of me. But as I gradually come into my power, I'm gonna start advancing like leaps and bounds ahead, and that's pretty unfair.
Yeah, definitely don't want to get rid of you again. Don't want to have you be that old adage of Dad went to get out smokes and never returned 22 years later again.
Fair. Still gets a big ol' hug. Yeah, now Crash is gonna do experience training and start like leaping up to 5e level 11, and everyone else here is like, that's just not fair. Like, I'm just catching up to my old level, guys. It's nothing for me. Ain't nothing. Just
You're on your
cheating.
Smurf account.
Straight cheating. And also turning blue.
All right, well, that was it, everybody.
It was a
Hooray.
fucking delight.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
I think this was unbelievably
That was
successful as
enjoyable.
far as a playtest is concerned.
Mhm.
Yeah, it seems
Yeah.
everything's working out pretty well on it.
Yeah. I
I
think
feel like I have
the
personally decided that because of this, after seeing this fight, that because of the size of the 5e group, I'm just gonna give every boss more legendary actions. 3 is not enough.
Yeah, dude,
yeah.
I get.
Yeah.
You saw it work
Yeah.
decently well when I gave the Vicar Alice like 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think legendary actions equal to the
Alex.
number of players or players minus one or something is about right for a big boss like
Bosses.
this.
Big bosses.
The action economy is so important.
It really is. And like those actions have to be like actual at least basic attacks in order to be meaningful, or like big repositions and heals and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
the normal 5e legendary actions are just so weenie by comparison.
Yeah.
Well, I also like I like the varied nature of it, because I guess there's something to be said for like, there wasn't one here, but there's something to be said for like the amount of times you can repeat a legendary action, because let me tell you, like, speaking of 5e, the ones like specifically Strahd, legendary actions that let the boss move without taking repercussions on your turns feel really bad if they happen multiple turns in a row.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like that
Yeah.
pretty
tend to
much
have
can't
cost 2
happen
instead of
in
cost 1.
4e because
Yeah.
though they can shift, but like your defenders are like no shifts.
Yeah.
Like this fucking this Kraken could have been zipping all over the place if Rose hadn't teleported up its asshole and just put it
Yeah.
into defender aura.
Teleporty.
Yeah, this was definitely Rose's fight to
Hell.
defend.
Hmm.
Yeah, Sword Mage fucking
I
rules.
just, yeah, unfortunately, I was just zipping back and forth, just trying to keep the tentacles off my friends.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think like in terms of friend saving, I think
You
Joe and
probably
Polly
saved
get
you
MVP for
saved
like
Kreshia
keeping the party
from
alive.
Totally.
Oh yeah,
you probably, like, it might not have felt like it because you weren't able to like literally tank things, but you probably saved Kreshia from like 40
Well,
damage
Yes.
worth of tentacles.
and you dealt additional damage in the idea that because of you, I got my turn. Like,
Yeah.
I would have probably been healed and gotten
That's
up
true.
just fine.
Exactly.
But the idea of losing my turn means losing all that damage as well.
Yeah, it's true.
Being an enabler is very important. Yeah, we're up for a fucking awards ceremony. I'm looking across everyone like, first time, huh?
It's that big like end of Star Wars Episode 4 scene with the princess and everything, except just cuts to Kreshia doing the fucking Buster Scrooge scene.
God, I wonder if Kreshia probably has like 8 a attendance hat that already has all her medals on it. Like she has a secondary attendance hat. It's a nice sleek evening black, little silk trim.
So last matter of business, unless anyone has any other mechanical things they want to talk about from the playtest. So
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah,
I genuinely think this is better than 4E and 5A.
I
Yeah,
like
I
this
think it works
fight.
fine.
Yeah.
I still have my complaint about it feeling it didn't like screw us over as much in this one, but about like enemies' attacks scaling more than our defenses. But I'm not sure it's that big an issue.
yeah, we'll see how it feels when we get to like level 10ish, because that'll be
Yeah.
I think that'll probably be the real test to see if this like the current scaling math holds up, because that'll be some shit with their attack and damage rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, thus far, like all the fights, at least their damage rolls have felt like they're pretty much exactly on par for keeping up with your HP scaling, which is the point.
Yeah.
Uh,
And also I guess like this one felt a lot less gruesome to heal, both because of the healing potions and because more of the damage was single target. Like the wyvern had a lot more AoE breaths and like things that hit multiple people.
yeah. Let me pull this thing's stat block out again real quick. I don't think this particular boss had a. Oh no, he did have one AoE that was on a recharge, but it was not like enormously effective. And the whole fight, he was in a position where like either chomp or pulling with tentacles was
Were better
superior.
options. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there was like one turn where that might have been the better option than like screaming at Anette, but also getting to dominate the rogue when she's this pimped out would have been tremendous
Yeah.
for him.
It would have been.
That would have
real
been
scary,
not great if that would have lasted.
But as well as again, it's telling in 4A that sure it still took actions of us to do, but we had options for it.
Yeah.
Multiples of us all had options to make that happen. Like in 5E, I can't think of many people who just go make a save.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of making a saves, having seen the last bunch of fights, I think I'm going to take the divine curse thing that I gave Kreshia and switch it to being like when this and this type of condition ends, you can just extend it a turn, because like you guys
Yeah.
had very few means of applying saving throw ends effects to enemies.
Yep.
So I think just making it a blanket condition extender, like by one turn, would probably be superior. Speaking of things to change next playtest packet, which I'm already hard at work on. It doesn't have to be immediately, but if you guys would go through the packet and decide what class you want to play next time at some point, like in the next week or so, so I know which to bump up to level 10, I guess, first. Make sure I have that ready for next time Sky wants a break. That would be very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
God, Invoker
Probably
was so
continue to want
fun.
to play fighter.
I think one of you guys really should try out Invoker. It's dope.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
would like
clearly
to see that
Kreshia
at
comes
a higher
back as a
level.
cleric instead.
Oh no, I'll play someone else. I think. I think by that point, when Kreshia will have already absconded.
Wait, what was that again? I'm sorry, my little sister was.
Oh, I was
asking
saying,
me about
in the next week or so, please choose a class you want to play for the next playtest, so that I can get those, can bump those powers up to like 10-ish.
If Roses and Tails still be around that spell sword style, what's another class that you wanted to test? Was Monk in it?
No, Monk is not done yet. The classes that I think probably need the most playtesting are Druid, which I want specifically Guardy to play again if he's okay with it.
I'll stick with Druid.
And then Barbarian and Ranger.
I could probably do Barbarian because you know how I am about defenders.
Defenders are pretty dope.
Yeah, I
Sure,
want to
I'll
do.
look at a ranger.
Okay.
Unless you want to,
Players
Ariel, or are you
together.
gonna stick to Annette?
I guess I'll probably just stick to Anette and see more of the rogue, and
Alright.
see if. I remember Savin saying something about like doing like eventual like the shadow powers to it.
Yeah, actually, I have that done at least up to level 5. If when we do the next playtest, you want to have Rose have gotten an Annette have gotten an education and have high intelligence, she could definitely use some of those arcane trickster powers.
I feel like
We
I
can
absolutely
see.
have to make that happen. I'm gonna go to Miss Carvenstone and ask if she can give you the Section 1 special like Sierra got.
And
You're
then
gonna
you just
hate school.
You're just gonna have me learn under Sierra, and then everyone's panics will seriously vanish.
All right. Well,
That
we got in
sounds
that case
likely.
a defender, a controller, a leader, and a striker. So, Ben, you can play whatever the fuck you want.
I was just about to say, is there anything you have a preference on? I do really like the hybrid of melee and range that Caeda seems to be. I really like that element of flexibility. I think she's very squish and very much reliant on minion popping. Which fortunately for this one was fine, but just never got hit, unfortunately, for it to make a difference. But yeah, I mean, if there is anything you need me to test, like I'm happy playing anything. I just
Well, the two that I really
Don't
want,
think played it
or
fair.
3 I want stink-eyed are kind of picked. So,
mhm.
actually, Bard or Wizard would probably be cool.
Yeah, I could probably do a bard or a wizard.
Let's go
Me
with Bard, just because I know I want to use that for things later.
And I was gonna say, given I already played Tis, I think doing bard would be nice.
Yeah. All right. So, playing Cass next time, right? Right.
If you
Surely
would let me,
it's just post-education, Caeda.
if you would let me, I would fucking play the shit out of Cass.
Oh, well, we shall see.
Mhm.
But in the meantime, I'm glad you guys had some fun, and this, yeah, seems to have worked out quite well. Look forward to the next time we get to play test it.
As do I, especially since that means that I'll be able to step away from. No, I'm excited to get back to Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah, we get to play
long.
Paragon tier.
Level 11.
God.
Yeah,
I
Paragon
need-
tier 4E. I suppose actually experiencing Paragon 4E is going to be a good test for, well, like everyone will have a basis for your next playtest of a higher level.
But in the meantime, if you're watching on the stream or YouTube, thanks for tuning in. We hope you've enjoyed watching. And we will see you next time. Adios.